against a waist, I got some pottery. She my bitch, not my apology. I might sorry, no enemies. You rap with me, then rap with me. But I'ma keep it real, she loves respect when you said follow. I might swerve in that corner, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let it go. And I heard that she wanna show me who she be. I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give a the story wrote. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pocket, they having combos about me.
The Bulls play for the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to Philadelphia. Harden outside. No good from outside. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the Bulls head coach. And we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. The coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David. Thompson in the corner from downtown. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
As to Harden. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Davis. Driving the lane. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Chicago has possession following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Thompson outside. There's the triple. And Ware pulls it down.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Harden's got 6.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Chicago leading by 4. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Dillingham.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
There's 1:38 left in the first. Halliburton with it. Harden outside. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Harden. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Roy. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Harden's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Dillingham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Towns with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To end the run. Outside for Jamison. From outside, off the mark. For 3, Roy. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
21. The Timberwolves.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Mourning, and he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Roy. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Shoots the three. Drops in the tray.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Now here is Davis. Down low. Here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Halliburton flies in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Inside, here's Jamison, and the slam dunk by Jamison.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside Davis. Outside Roy. Now Buzelis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Juan Jamison picks one up.
And they got to bring the double team on.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And it's Halliburton missing. Stolen by Jamison. Smith on the wing. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Here's a Kogi. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
1:19 left in the first half of the game. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Halliburton. Count that bucket. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
.50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside for Roy. Six to shoot. A second chance effort. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Towns. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. 17 seconds left now here in the second.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Buzelis with the ball. Here's the 3. That shot off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's Davis with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Now Mourning. Here's Thompson. Tries again. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Harden. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
This guy is an absolute master at getting fouled. Whenever James Harden attacks with certainty, good things happen for him.
Chicago leading by 17. Here is Davis. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And the Bulls call timeout here. Here's Henderson. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is...
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Henderson. Roy with the block. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. And the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction by Smith Jr. to get his hand up and just disrupt that play?
Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Davis. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Butler. He takes it in. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's stolen by Davis. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. Henderson right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Brandon Roy.
Half-holder type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Both free throws good from Henderson.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Mourning. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Outside for Davis. Thompson in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shannon. Misses the 3.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside, Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Henderson, no good. Chicago leading by 19 points. High post, Davis. He's got 9. 2 points. That one goes. And Minnesota has possession.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For 3, Henderson nailed from three-point land. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's Chicago.
The Timberwolves, 33.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Timberwolves trailed by 18. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Yep, it counts.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Davis surveying the floor. The kick out to Towns. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Mourning. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Towns. Good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 19. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Number 10, Jimmy Butler.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Outside, Davis. Pass to Okogie. 4 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint. Here's Shannon.
Oh, pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
First personal foul.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Bulls. And he drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Basket counts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Bulls call timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 14. Pass to Okogie. Puts up a deep three. They grab their own miss. Outside, Davis. Goes back up. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Towns. And again, no good by Chicago. Timberwolves trailed by 14. Out to Smith. A three ball. Nembhard grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
This one for three. No good on that one. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Post. Back to Harden. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
From deep three-point land. Another miss by Minnesota.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Outside, Towns. It's stolen by Smith. Harden with it. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Harden. Drills it from outside.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Davis inside. Outside, Towns. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Grovit. And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Minnesota making a switch here. Chicago on defense. They lead by 11. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Harden. The tray. Can't hit that one.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Chicago.
So he gets them both. Here's Minnesota. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And here's Harden for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
3.
And Chicago has possession. Pass to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
The three from Harden. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.